Okay, so in my previous video, we talked about everything in the update, and, there's a lot of changes. And one of the biggest ones, one of the most controversial ones, is the new ball physics. I'm pretty sure everyone, even if you're, didn't even check the update logs, everyone can feel the difference with this ball, because it's got some major changes. Like, curve shots now are like rins, sort of curve, that is a nasty curve. They're, way different from how they used to be. So you have to, in my old video about how I, have to score, the kind of doesn't work too much anymore. It still does if you get into the right position, but that's what I'm going to teach you today. I'm also going to teach you one of the biggest revelations I had and how I understand this now, at least better than when I started. And I'm going to spoil it right now. If you look here, if I cross into the goalie box or the striker zone, whatever you want to call it, the message never appeared. This is a pretty big revelation because this kind of just changes the entire game. Just imagine, right? Your shots are so much stronger now up close, but that's also because they're kind of weaker now. For example, Kaiser Impact Magnus, one of my favorite moves, has been heavily nerfed just because of these new ball physics. And because look at this. The ball barely travels up. It literally just curves along the floor, which I think is a bit of crap. It doesn't have its cool, awesome curve now. It's just kind of terrible. Before the update, if you stood here, aimed here, and shot here, it would have gone in. But now, because there's they either buffed the goalkeeper slightly, or it's because of the ball physics. Actually, I think it's that. I think it's the ball physics. Because of that, it doesn't score from them anymore. The ball's too weak and not fast enough, and the goalkeeper can react. But now that there's no slowdown within this box now, that what I showed just then, you can use Kaiser Impact Magnus here and score because it's so fast the goalkeeper won't get it. This is good and bad. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I kind of don't like this because for real goalkeepers and for real scrims, what are they gonna do? Because if you pull up like this, they're gonna have no chance to react. Yeah, they can tackle you, but depending on how quick you are and if you side dash after they try, you're kind of just gonna score either way. So I mean, I don't know, I kind of feel like that's they made this update but didn't account for the real goalkeepers, because this is going to be a pain for them. But I'll teach you a few ways to score, guaranteed, and that's obviously one of them because there's no slowdown in the box anymore. Also, please, really quickly, can you please subscribe? It would mean so much. I'm trying to reach 20,000 subscribers just so I can become a content creator in this game's Discord server, which means I'll be able to become a tester for the game. I'll be able to make the game better for you guys and get out better videos. So if you could, genuinely, it means a lot. But I don't want to keep you time any longer. Let's continue. I'll give you another one now. Because of the changing on the ball physics that, my old guide on standing in this semicircle and then picking which direction to curve the ball, that doesn't really work too much anymore. But I have found a workaround. I have found an alternative. It is now these 3 boxes here that are your best for scoring with how the curve works. And I'd say it's kind of just in the up front of these boxes here. Because down here, it's in this bottom box, it's kind of too far. But up in the front of these 3 boxes here, then that's your best chance of scoring. Because, boom, there you go. As you can see, it's got its nice normal curve now. That's kind of how you would score with the new, it's a new ball physics. It's not new curving. So, instead of being in the semicircle, you want to be at the top of these front 3 boxes here. And then pretty much just aim about anywhere. Whilst moving the other direction or whichever direction you need, and then just shoot, and usually that goes in. Depends, real goalkeeper or not, it depends how good they are, but that's how I found how to score with that. So now really, with your character, whichever character you play, you kind of want to just use your move, but inside of here, and really at any angle, to be honest, because it's just so powerful now, it doesn't really matter. So don't stand outside the box anymore. Get up close and then use it. The game's basically just reverted back to how it was when we first started, because when the game first came out, it didn't have any of this ball slow thing. To be honest, I'm gonna be real honest with you here. I kind of like the pre-update one. It the more closer to net you were, the less shot power you had, so which made it better for real goalkeepers to save it. But then you also had different ways to score, which was these curve shots, and I missed that because I'm terrible. And that was your way of kind of counteracting that, and goalkeepers still had a chance to save that, but it was still hard. So I don't know if this update really took into account goalkeepers, the real ones, but oh well, I don't play that anyway, but I feel sorry for those who do. I'll also give you a really cool tech with Psy's new reworked 1 move real quick. And so a really cool thing you can do with Psy is his 1 move, how you do the side around and then you dash forward. You can actually use that to score, just because you can't actually go any closer with the ball here. So what you can do is use it there, dash forward there, and slam into the invisible box here, and let the ball continue into the net. So that's just a really cool tech with Sai's new reworked move. That might work really well against real goalkeepers. I could see them being like super confused about that. Honestly, I don't use Sai, so I'm not sure how you'd shoot the curve shot. Something like that, you'd probably want to stand here and then look there, just so you can get that nice curve. This update has made it, has completely, reset all my, because I had a bunch of lineups, and, ultimates are harder to hit as well. I don't think you can be as accurate as you can with ultimates, because I remember, I'll demonstrate it now, actually. So with Kaiser, right, in my ultimate, my 5th move, I had a lineup, one spot outstanding, my golden zone, which would guarantee me scoring. But when I've tried it since the update, it's always missed, and it's always because it's been at the side of the net, which really confuses me, because I don't look at the side, but it still ends up doing that. Also, this is kind of the best way I found of farming flow now, because, I don't know, they've kind of tweaked it a tad, I have no clue, but just kick it into the wall. When you gain possession of it, it gives you more flow. But just watch this real quick. This is gonna miss, but I'm just gonna demonstrate to you, because I think I've shown this in a previous video. I'm not sure. I've done so many now, right? But I would used to stand here and look right there. I'm pretty sure this is gonna miss. Yeah, and it bounced back. It's either because he got it himself or it hit the side. But also, I think that might be just because I'm standing out here. The ball doesn't slow in here anymore. I could totally 100%, 100%, right? What you could do is with the ball, you kick it forward, run, jump, side dash, kick the ball in the air, and then just use it mid-air right up close. There's nothing they can do about it. That's my best guess. Because, the best piece of advice I could give is get up close. Because you will not score from outside the box anymore. That's pretty much all you really need to know. Dash to the side, use your one move like that. These ball physics have completely changed everything. Because now that these curve shots, I think they're just more insane. Because you can use them from way further away with a way better curve. I'm going to show you a spot that you can use for a really nice curve. So if you get here, back in this used to be go-to corner. If you move to the side corresponding to the opposite of what you're going, the goal's on my right, so I'm going to move to my right so I get a right curve. If you do that and then look at this goalpost here, then it gets a really nice sort of curve in. That could work against real goalkeepers. It depends. It's just another way you can shoot. That's probably the furthest away you could shoot, because remember, normal moves. I don't know if this is right for every other character, but Impact Magnus does not score from here. The goalkeeper saves it. But a normal side curve can. It's kind of dumb that if you think about it. A move with strong shot power doesn't score against a one that anyone can do. Definitely some interesting stuff. But I kind of like it. I just want to see what everyone else thinks, you know? Because these ball physics can be kind of strange. The fact that they've removed this ball slowdown is kind of crazy for people that actually needed it. Real goalkeepers. Because now, you know, I've demonstrated several times, that's the new way of scoring. And I kind of think that's dumb. It takes all the skill out of it, like it used to. You used to have to, properly try and test what you're going to do. Because for me, one of the funnest parts of the game was trying to psych out the real goalkeeper. You know, that's what I major in, you could say, was just scoring. So I used to come here, you know, do my little tricks, do my little whatever, my lineups or whatever. It'd be really fun. But now knowing that the easiest way is just to run up like this and then just use my one move, kind of bums me out. But I'm gonna test something really quick with the ultimate, because I feel like it's completely changed on what situations I need to use it in. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try what's in my head. So all you do is come here, do that. Yeah, that's the kind of new strat. I mean, this is cool because it gives me new things to try, things that wouldn't have been possible in the old update. But my biggest thing in mind now is just real goalkeepers. How are they going to take to this? This is their worst update, but Striker's kind of best update. So the balances are kind of not really tipped anymore. They used to be kind of fair, to be honest. You know, not being able to get too close because your shot power would go down and also the other goalkeeper could tackle you. was kind of nice. But I just let's like, I want to hear what you think in the comments. Just like give your opinion in the comments. You know, let's have a chat, let's have a discussion. You know, what should be changed back, what should be kept, stuff like that. But I think this about does it for this video. So thank you for watching. Like I said, like, subscribe, join the Discord as well. It's in the description. See you in the next video. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed. We'll keep watching the next video. Yeah, I'm waffling on now. Goodbye.